Good morning everyone, my name's Kirby and this is a day in the life of a mobile mechanic. Right, today we start with a non-start. See if it opens. Okay. Now this obviously hasn't been started in a very long time. It stinks. I suspect it's just going to be a flat battery. I hope. Anyway, we've got 3 different keys. I'm not getting inside this thing, that's for sure. Looks like the handles, well, not looks like the handle's broken, but someone's been here before. Right, first things first. We'll try and give it a bit of power. So we've established this key unlocks it. Right, we've got power. But that isn't going in there. That isn't going in there. And that one isn't going in there. That one does. Someone's definitely been in here looking before, but I can't work in this. This is disgusting. Right, we've got no ignition. So what you can see me doing there is just trying to get the steering lock or this ignition barrel to wake up, which I think is a common issue on these. And every now and then, I don't know if you caught it on camera, but the ignition lights, the dash lights would come on. This needs to be clean before I work on this anymore. Right, I had to walk away from that car. That was it's not right. It's disgusting. I get that the car's been sat there and they want it you know, gone. Basically the mum come out and she was just fed up with it being there, bit of an eyesore. Yeah, I said it needs a deep clean before I go any further. I said I know what my suspicions are. The EIS, so electronic ignition switch. So you could see I was sort of banging the wheel. And when I used to work for the AA, you'd go out to customers with this problem and you'd sometimes bang the wheel and then you'd get it to work. And then you just tell them don't turn it off until you get to your garage or wherever you're going. And a couple of times the ignition come on, but it then died again. So, but without that car being absolutely spotless, I wasn't prepared to work in it. It's not safe. You know, you're breathing in all that mold. It's not right. But yeah, just picked up some parts from BMW. For a job I looked at yesterday. I didn't show it, but it's a 1 series and it's chucking out coolant from behind the oil filter housing. It's got a cooler on attached to it as well. And then we're just going to go and do some more diag now, so I'll see you there. Right, next up we've got this XC90, and it's got a limp mode condition. Just try and get that key in first of all, that'll help. And then today we are using the Top Don RT Diag Pro. RT Diag, la-di-da. So we're just going to stick the ODB port in. So I've plugged it straight in. It's automatically come up with the right car without even having to turn it on. Right, so once that's finished its report, it comes back here and it just tells you normal or abnormal. Let's try and get a better light there. So diesel engine, we've got 3. Let's go in there. So we'll go over here. What have we got? Boost pressure control, faulty flow. Boost pressure sensor, you can just see that there. Anti-lock braking system, steering angle sensor, central electrics, siren communication fault. They did message me about this a mobile alarm going off in the middle of the night, so we'll have a look at that as well. But we're going to start with these faults here, so you can just pick those up there now. So we're going to come into the engine control unit here. Right, so we've cleared the faults, and the boost pressure signal, the boost pressure sensor faulty signal is still in the system, so we'll have a quick look at that now. So if you do end up with a code still in the system, there's a button here, help, and it will just tell you what the fault code is, a little explanation, substitute value. So initial boost pressure only, engine speed limitation, and then it can tell you what the possible source of the fault is: air leakage in the intake system, defective boost pressure sensor, defective atmospheric pressure sensor in the engine control module, and obviously it will tell you the faulty symptoms. But so this has been quite accurate because there is a leakage in the air intake system. Yeah, if you don't have a smoke machine, you can just spray a little bit of brake cleaner just around the intake pipes, and if the revs pick up, you know you've got a leak there. It's not too accurate, it's not as accurate as doing a smoke machine test, but yeah, not everybody has access to a smoke machine, but you know, everybody can have access to a good computer like this. If you want to check it out, I'll leave the link in my description. Yeah, so far I've been using this, you know, and it's been a very handy tool. And what I like is it's actually got a lead, and it's not Bluetooth, because I've currently got 2 machines with Bluetooth dongles that I've left in customers' cars and I haven't picked up yet. So yeah, there'd be no chance of me leaving this anywhere. Right, so we've got the Autel smoke machine, just waiting for that to warm up. That'll start having a nice thick cloud of smoke. But I suspect I already know what it's going to be. You can see all this wetness around this boost pipe, but obviously we've got to confirm it first. So in goes that pipe into there. Let's try and pump that up a bit more. It's a little bit leaking out. It's after the air mass sensor. Can see it leaking out of here actually. and actually not much coming from there. Now my question is, what is that? Is that the PCV? Yeah. Alright, you should be able to just see in here. That's cracked. Okay, we've got a quick call out. As you can see, flat battery. Apparently he left his lights on. So let's see. Get a key in. We've got lights. There we are. And whilst I'm here, I will also just do a alternator check. Right, as you can see, it's just reading that minus because the polarity is the wrong way, but it reads the same as well anyway. And then another thing I'm going to do is just check how much amps the battery is taking with one of these. So that'll just go around there. .2 amps, that is actually really bad. A good battery, well, a good battery from flat, you'd expect to see about 20 amps. And then it should rise. Now, I know this has only been running for a few seconds, but turn that off, completely dead. A good battery I'd expect to start right back up, to be honest. So let's jump start it again. Right, that's me done for the day. Quite a nice easy day, to be honest. Yeah, I've sort of booked out a few hours each for those diag jobs because you never know what they can be. They can be a nice 5-minute fix, or it could be a 1 or 2 hour fix. So I don't want to book too much in. So yeah, be a bit of a short video. So what I might do is continue this video tomorrow, even though it's chucking it down with rain. I'm going to try and get as much done tomorrow as possible. I'm going to bring one here to the unit, and then I've got a service to do which might have to be put off, so we'll see, but I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back, guys. It's the next day. It's absolutely chucking it down. Well, it's actually a bit lighter now, but yeah, I think it's due to chuck down all day today. So luckily I'm not a mobile mechanic today, I'm a workshop mechanic. Just got to go pick up a Qashqai, I think. It's got some brakes and a track rod end to do, diagnosed by another garage. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd cancel the service. That can wait till Monday. It's Thursday now. Yeah, so we'll see you at the unit, I guess. Right, we are back in the dry. Picked up this Qashqai. Yeah, check out a sticking near side rear caliper, I think it was. And then we've got a track rod arm to do. And then there's also a banging noise. So when you're just slowing down and then you accelerate, something underneath clonks. So we'll check the gearbox mounts and dog bone mounts and things like that. That's what it feels like. So let's get up on the ramp. Actually, let's try and find the locking wheel bolt key. Perfect. Oh, right. So we've got this knocking noise that we need to check out, and the first place I'm going to start is this dog bone mount. Oh yeah, that's quite a lot of movement there. Don't know if you can see that. That'll probably be the knock. We'll check everything else whilst we're here. Oh, it's had some, looks like it's had new lower arms, or at least this one. Yeah, so we'll advise that. Gonna have a look at these brakes now, and apparently this side is binding, which doesn't seem too bad. Let's check the other side. Seems right to me. There's a bit of, I mean, if you look at this side and then compare it to the colour this side, you can see this one looks a bit more orange, and that's normally a sign of the brakes getting hot, so we'll whip this off. Right, with the wheel off, just turning it by hand, there is a bit of resistance there. That's quite stiff. So we'll have a look at that. How stiff these are to come out. That should be right. Got good material left on that one. Quite thin on that one. Right, we'll try and see if this piston pushes back nice and easy. Right, I know I'm probably going to get a load of hate from this, but I'm going to try and press these in. Just get somewhere solid. That's going in nice and easy, like really easy. I don't think that piston's stuck at all. But you can also see just how crusty it is down there, and just how difficult those pads were coming out. So I think the piston, the caliper will be okay, to be honest. All done. New pads. Just needs a bit of a clean up, but that's done. Just do the other side and then we'll get onto that truck rod end. Right, onto the last job of the day. It's got some play in this truck rod end. Got the old launch power lube. Old Baz Meredith sent me that ages ago. I've just forgot about it. Let's see if just whizzing it off works. Get that on there. I'll show you in a bit more light. You can see that? You can even hear it squishing. That's way too much movement. Compare it to this one. You can't even move that without too much force. And there's no movement in and out. Job done. So yeah, all we got to do now, put the wheels all back on, test drive it, drop it back to the customer, pick my car up, and that'll pretty much be it for the day. So it's been a bit of a bitty video, but if you've enjoyed what you've seen, follow, like and subscribe. So thank you for everyone that has subscribed. If you're watching this, like I said, just hit the subscribe button. We're going to make a new target now. So I think by June, so we've got 4 months, and I would like 10,000 subscribers by then. That's a big jump. That's another 5,000, but let's see if I can do it. Anyway, see you on the next one.